What's happening, guys? Today we're tackling Sea Spider. For this fight you'll need an AC with a good balance between DPS and tanking some brutal damage from the boss. Let's go over the setup. We're using beefy parts for extra AP. The parts we are using are obtainable before the fight. I like to stay close and underneath Sea Spider to avoid most of his hard hitting attacks, so my first recommendation for weapon choice is using double plasma guns. They build up quite nice stagger damage. After this we are following up with a songbird to completely fill up the stagger bar. Our main source of damage comes from the pile bunker. The pile bunker will absolutely destroy him and has a very fast recharge. For boosters we're using the Buerzel. These boosters come in handy to give us the assault boost speed needed to stay close and underneath the boss, and gives us excellent airborne time in phase 2. We need a beefy generator, so use whatever supports the energy, like the VP200, and for our FCS use a close range one. So Sea Spider has a couple of attacks you'll need to avoid at all costs, which I'll put on screen. In phase 1 we have a rotational laser, which is fairly easy to dodge, a hard hitting slam attack, and devastating multi-laser pop shots. In phase 2 we have a spin to win combo, and the area of effect. Let's jump in the fight and talk about the mechanics next. So after Sea Spider comes down, immediately hit him with your charged pile bunker attack. This does some respectable impact damage and huge stagger damage. Follow up with your songbird and uncharged plasma guns. By the time he's in full stagger, your pile driver is recharged. In this phase we're trying to stay directly underneath him and always stay on the ground. The main thing to look out for in phase 1 are his laser cannons. They will wipe you from the face of the earth if you get caught. That's why we want to stay directly underneath him and always dodge underneath him. You don't have to worry as much about dodging his charge shot and can instead focus on building up the stagger meter. After he's in full stagger, give him a fully loaded pile bunker up where the sun doesn't shine and see his health disappear in thin air. So to summarize for phase 1, use uncharged double plasma shots, follow up with your songbird, and when in full stagger, follow up with the pile bunker. Even when not in full stagger, the pile bunker does great damage. In phase 2, Sea Spider goes airborne and his moveset changes. First of all, you want to stay clear when he goes airborne. The stagger bar can fill at this point, so it's no use wasting ammo on him. The main attack you want to look out for is his spin to win attack. Phase 2 is why we wanted the Buerzel booster. We're gonna stay close to him, even in the air, and use the same tactics as in phase 1, with the added element of managing our energy consumption. 2 quick tips for managing your airtime. If you unlocked quick turn in OS tuning, you can make sharp turns while assault boosting. This helps you keep momentum and makes you harder to hit. Second, use your assault boost for going airborne rather than ascending. Not only will you use less energy, while assault boosting you also mitigate incoming damage. If your booster is running low, don't be afraid to use the pile bunker to build up stagger. By the time you go back up in the air, your charge is available again, and you've built a stagger bar enough to probably get it to full. To summarize phase 2, use the same tactics as in phase 1. When you're airborne and close, you will most likely dodge most of his attacks. This wraps the guide up. Leave some tips for other players in the comments. See you next time.